What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another video with Rick Thoken Rips. And today for you guys, we are on day number 4 of ripping a Pokemon booster box a day for 7 straight days. And if you saw my first video, you know that there was going to be a lot of Surging Sparks. So we have the second booster box of Surging Sparks today, and we're hoping for more bangers, baby. Come on, let's do it. We're going to be bringing back out the scissors for hopefully some good luck, because we're going to need it. If you also saw day 2, it was a banger box for Paldea Evolved. Day 3 was Astral Radiance, and that was rough. So we're going to need a little bit more help today on day number 4, Surging Sparks. Let's get into this, and let's hope to see some huge cards. Wattrel, Fuecoco, Dialga. Just in case if you guys forgot, Pikachu is the number 1 card you are looking for in this set. That Pikachu turned around on his right shoulder, looking back at you, is like $1,000 card as a PSA 10, and it's about almost 400 or so as a raw card. So we're hoping to pull that today. That would be awesome. If not, there's many others: Latios, Melodic, the Pikachu EX, the gold one, that's a nice one. Hydreigon, Alolan Executor, there's some big ones. Lycia's Appeal, we pulled the not good version last time. If we could pull that, that'd also be awesome. There's an Altaria behind her, that's a pretty card. There's just so many cards in the set that we want, so we're hoping we can get at least one of them today. Oh, there was Altaria. Hopefully she's going to be in another card later. Simisear and Eternatus. This set was like the start of the craziness of Pokemon over the last, 6-7 months, whatever it's been since this came out. Obviously after this was Prismatic. And that was, goodness gracious, that was way too crazy of a set. So Surging Sparks, so happy it has a booster. Obviously, we want a box that'll guarantee us 6 to 8 full arts compared to ETBs, booster bundles, all these other 3-pack blisters and stuff. Those aren't guarantees compared to booster boxes. Which is why we're doing them for 7 days, because we also want to hit the big cards. And we made sure to buy good enough sets that the chase cards are worth it. And our first hit, it is a Flapple. That's a pretty cool card. I am not too sure if that's really worth too much, but it is a cool card. It ain't nothing. It's around $50 as a PSA 10. But our first hit, we can't complain. And don't forget, we are on the right side right now as we are opening packs. And we all know the strong side is the left side. So we just got to get through this right side with hopefully a few hits, so then when we get to the left side, we can all start screaming for all the bangers. We did have a Latios EX there. Is this going to be foreshadowing something later in the box? We can hope. Obviously Journey Together came out. You saw me rip open a few days worth of videos. And I don't know where the craze is right now. Is the craze going towards Destined Rivals and Team Rocket at the end of this month, I believe is... Yeah, at the end of April, is the Japanese Team Rocket set, and then the end of May is going to be Destined Rivals. So is that where everyone's kind of going crazy for right now, or is it still on Journey Together? Obviously, if you've seen anything about Journey Together, you've also noticed that they are saying that that has a way easier hit rate than Prismatic. So I can't blame people for wanting to rip that. I personally like the set. I know some of my friends don't, which I can't blame them either. If you don't like specific Pokemon, you just don't like specific Pokemon. Or you just don't like the art, you know? It's just not for everybody for every set. Alright, let's jump into some Pokemon cards now, and let's hope we can give myself some better luck. Vigoroth, Dino, Tapu Koko. Alright, we're probably about halfway through the right side. So let's see if this right side gets a little bit better for us as we move along. Alright, this pack's going to be super fire. Ugh, man, it's been so much electricity. Even Astral Radiance had so much electric. Slackoth, Azelf, Colberberry, Tauros, Flapple, Walrein, Donphan, and another EX there in the Tatsugiri EX. I think that is our second, maybe our third EX, and we have one full art still. Alright, we guessed fire last time, and it was electric. This time, I'm feeling like I need some water. Dang it, come on. Alright, Esper, Watrel, Excadrill, Quaxwell, Miraidon, Drayton, Woodien, Me-Spirit, Lycia's Appeal, not the right one, and a full art. Alright. We got the Lizard. That's 2 full arts on the right-hand side so far. We'll see how many more they give us on the right. I definitely wasn't thinking fighting there, so I would have got that wrong no matter what. Spheal, Dino, Jasmine's Gaze, and our first A-Spec there, and 2 holos. We are looking for anywhere from probably, I would say, 2 to 3 A-Spec cards, and anywhere also 6 to 8 EXs, just like the full art. So it's very similar for EXs and full arts for like the amount of them that you should be seeing per box. At least the average that I see personally. Fire energy. Come on. Capsicid. Trainer card. Magneton. Trainer card. And Iron Crown. Guys, please make sure you're liking this video, commenting down below what was your favorite pull of the day, and making sure the most important thing you can possibly do is be subscribed to the channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Click that little button right below the video. Helps us get a long way. Once we hit, actually, I've decided once we hit 1,500 subscribers, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We got to do it. So 1,500 subscribers, that's going to be the number we're striving for. Don't know what we're giving away yet. I'm thinking maybe we'll do a couple slabs, maybe some singles, maybe a couple like retail type boxes since there's going to be actual like cards in it now. I haven't really decided yet, but we will find out together, actually. We'll find out together as time goes on. Eevee, Tauros, Ninetales, Rotom, deduction kit for the trainer card, and nothing. And guys, I don't know if I've told you this, but if you didn't know, click that little bell next to the word subscribe. You'll get notified every time my video drops, a short drops, or even the giveaways drop. So make sure you hit that bell notification. You don't want to miss it. Trapinch, Uxie, Charcadet, Wujian, Ceruledge. Oh, beautiful looking card. Always Morlo. Hey, Clobopus. That is a cool card. That is actually pretty cool. We will take that. That's kind of fire, actually, in person. Of course, you see cards, right, as you just scroll through the internet and see what people are pulling. I didn't think that card was going to be as nice in person, because in the videos, it doesn't do it justice. The Clobopus, the last, let's go with 4 sales, my goodness. $94, $87, $80, and then $100. And then we have another EX there. But that Clobopus, 4 recent sales, averages about to right around $90, so we'll take that. Because don't forget, this is still the right side. Wow. I believe this is our last pack on the right side here. And then we will start moving into the strong side, baby. Come on. Last pack on the right. Smoochum, Skarmory, Fanfee, Fluttermane, Bruxish. We got Meddling Memo, Azumarill, Mankey, and a holo of Tapu Lele. Man, I really love opening Surging Sparks. This is a fun set. There's just too many cards you're looking for here. We have Phoebus, Crocolore, Tenmus, Walrein, Armarouge, Pasho Berry, Spheal, Ninetales, and Latias EX. Oh no, please, 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 please don't tell me that was the card that I was foreshadowing. Uh-oh. That is a $7 card raw. The last... it's right around like a $60 card as a PSA 10, but the last 3 sales, they're all going up 105, 75, then 70, so they're going up in value. Dragon Elixir, Fillet, Diglett, Diglett Dig, Diglett Dig, and Palkia. Alrighty, come on now. Let's get some bangers. Fuecoco we saw there, Mantine, Azumarill, Gravity Mountain, and nothing. Some holos. This box is starting to turn rough. This is definitely, not as good as the first Surging Sparks. It's better than Astral Radiance because at least Clobopus is worth more than everything I pulled yesterday. But this is not good for Surging Sparks. Let's hope it's going to, turn around here shortly. Magnezone, Technical Machine, Quaxwell, Scaleridge, and another EX of Palisand. I've pulled that card as the full art way too many times. And guys, I just want to let you know, give you a little bit of sneak peek here, but coming up on the 20th of April, which I believe now is going to be in 3 or 4 days. That's Easter Day, and we're on Thursday right now. We're going to be having around 200 cards of Game of Thrones starting up on eBay for auctions. Autos, numbered cards, all different sorts of parallels and inserts. It's unbelievable how many different beautiful looking cards are going to be available on the eBay account. So make sure you go and check it out at Rick Thoken Rips. The link is going to be pinned to the channel. Make sure you take a look. Listings are ending every single Sunday between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I already know once the 27th hits, almost all of those Game of Thrones cards are going to be sold. So if you are interested in any, make sure you take a look. Make sure you get your bid in on time. Don't want to miss out on all the bangers that's going to be available for that week, because I promise you, at worst, like 95% of the cards will be sold in that first week. Not like, re-put back up for auction. Maybe it'll happen if someone doesn't pay, but typically Game of Thrones people, or the ones who are searching for Game of Thrones cards on eBay, they always pay because they know what they want and they need it for their collection, their master set, whatever it is. They want it. And plus, you saw us finish case number 2 last week. You saw how many cards there were from number cards, inserts, and autos. So a lot of that's going to be up on eBay. So make sure you go and take a look, guys. Appreciate you for that one. We got Indeedee there, Dust Ball, Armor Rouge, Execute, Fue Coco, and another holo pack. We are now going to be needing to be praying to the Pokemon gods to grant us something. Jeesh, something. We got Volcarona, Togepi, Babiri, Executor, Iron Bundle, Tapu Koko, Drosna, and Landorus. All right, usually the boxes like this have one just big heater card right at the end. So we're hoping for that, because most of the boxes I've opened are either completely terrible, or they'll have like 3 to 4 hits that are like really worth it, or they're really terrible and then all of a sudden just end up being an incredible box because it gives you a top 2, top 3 card in the set. So we're hoping for that. So right now we're looking for Pikachu, Latios, or Melodic. Those are the 3 cards, because it's getting rough now, so come on. And we definitely are coming down to the wire. You see those packs on the left-hand side, they're starting to fall. Quaxley, Larvesta, we got Mankey, Maushold, Surfer, Registeel, Snorlax, Ceruledge, and another EX of Kilowattrel. And guys, before I forget, we actually also passed 100 videos, which was the last day. Boxes 11 and 12 from case number 2 for Game of Thrones. That was day 7 of ripping Game of Thrones every day for the week, and it's been great. I appreciate everybody for watching, for tuning in, for commenting, for liking, whatever you are to support it. The channel. I deeply appreciate you, so please continue to do so. And for the 40% of you that are not subscribed that watch, please subscribe. And I'll come back to that. But look at this. We got the Spheal. That is a beauty. Let's go. Oh my goodness. That is a nice card. Sorry, I'm looking at it while I'm trying to open this next pack. Let me make sure, though, I don't cut these cards. But the Spheal, that's a nice one. All right. It's about $9 raw, or the last 5 sales, 102, 93, 102, 120, and 110. I would say it's around a $100 and couple dollar card. We will take that as a PSA 10. First Spheal, let's go. Tapu Lele there. But as I was saying, guys, I deeply appreciate you for helping us get past over the 100 video mark. We're definitely going to have to do something special for it. I know I'm a little bit late. Just forgot to count. So just make sure you know. Make sure you're keeping a look on for the channel, because we will be doing something special at least for the 100 video mark that we made, which is absolutely awesome to see, absolutely awesome to say. So thank you all, whether if this is your first video you've ever seen from my channel or your 100th plus video you are watching. Thank you so much. Make sure you go and take a look at everything else that we open. We open Pokemon, basketball, football, baseball, Game of Thrones. There's even going to be some Lorcana on the channel soon, and that's a big one. And of course, Marvel. I know we haven't done that in a little bit, but Marvel as well. We got Ho-Oh, Colberberry. I don't even know what that guy was. Larvesta and Gastrodon. All right, guys. We have, I believe that's one more pack left there. Unless there's another pack right behind it. I kind of can't tell. But there might be 3 packs left here. Gonna need some help. Energy. Spupa. Donphan. Clement's Quick Wit. Kilowattrel. Trainer Guard. Another A-Spec. All right. Iron Crown and Tapu Koko. It sucks because you know as soon as you get the A-Spec, I don't know if I've ever seen it. Maybe I've seen it once or twice, like personally, where behind the A-Spec is an actual hit. That's also not an EX. I think that's maybe only happened once or twice on the channel. All right, guys, this should be now the second to last pack here. We have Primeape, Rufflet, Trapinch, Rellor, Tauros, Flapple, Annihilate, Spupa, Surfer, Pikachu EX, but nowhere near the right one. Man, that sucks. But guys, this is going to be our last pack, so we desperately need some last pack magic. And of course, we have to say it, right? This is the last pack, which means that this is the pack to rule them all. Come on, let's do it here. Show me the banger right here. Last card of the last pack. Let's make it crazy. Tauros, Latios, Surfer, Phoebus, Vulpix, and Jinbo. Jinbo. All right, guys, let's take a look at some of these hits here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 EXs. We had 1 and 2 A-Spexes. Our full arts. We got, goodness, we got Clobbopus and Spheal. That's going to be it. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.